Philip James. Could this be the next Bali? And I don't mean Bali per se, but could this be the next popular beach destination that people from around the world seek out? Maybe. I came down here to work on a couple projects. One in particular is a history of Taiwan during the Japanese colonial era. So I'm excited to share that with you. I also came down here to celebrate my birthday and just enjoy the ocean. So where am I exactly? I'm walking along South Beach. So Kenting is the southern tip of Taiwan. So you have a little town nearby called Hengchun. And then you have this beautiful coastline that goes from the western tip around to the eastern tip. So why might this area be the next popular beach destination? I think it starts with beauty. And here's some of the things that I just find super beautiful about this area of the world. The coastline is gorgeous. You can explore from the east coast to the west coast. It has some of the most beautiful sunsets you are ever going to see. This area is quite popular for surfing in Taiwan, so you don't get the waves like you see in South Africa or Hawaii, but it's still a popular surf spot. You can still come down here and enjoy some good surfing. Come evening time, it's an added bonus because I think this area might be the most vibrant of Taiwan. So it has these night markets, so a Kenting night market. The village over here in Hengchun has a nice night market. And there's some options here. So you have like up the road, Newcut Warehouse is pretty cool. There's a few places if you want to have a little adult fun, cocktails. And if you want a little bit more like electronic DJ style, we might have something for you. So what about Bali vibes? Here we are in Kenting and not bad. It's not as wild, but it's good. It's a good vibe. Got a good DJ. Good music. It's all good. But it's not Cancun, Cabo wild. But you can find some fun or make some fun. It's just a little bit more quiet compared to, say, South Beach, Miami, or Cancun, Mexico. You can even find some waterfalls nearby. It's very popular for scuba diving and free diving. Beyond the beauty, this area is really explorable. So if you like to get out and explore, and if you're curious, you'll see a lot of history down here. This is the area where Japan first attacked Taiwan in 1874. And they had this battle not too far from here in a famous battlefield. And then if you go to the little villages where Japan set up their military shop, you'll find some surprises. Explorability. I think this is an added bonus to this part of the world, southern Taiwan. So where I'm standing is where Japan first set up a base when they first attacked Taiwan in 1874. So came in with warships. 1874, they docked right over here, and then they followed this waterway straight down through the river to the first battlefield when they attacked Taiwan in 1874. When you're in this part of Taiwan, it's a bonus. You know, I love to explore, and I mean, this place is fascinating, right? You see these old picture on the wall, these old albums, records on the floor. It's crazy. So this is an added bonus. You're gonna find these little untouched parts of the world that are fun to go out and check out. What about the food? I love fresh coconuts. So for healthy food options, I know I can come over here to my gal who sells coconuts. What? So you don't have like the availability like we have in Bali or Thailand, right? For just easily accessible like acai bowls and coconut. But you can definitely get a fresh coconut here. This one. Yeah. Nothing fancy here, but it works. It's fresh coconut, it's healthy. And up the road here, you can go get my fresh pineapple. Around the corner, there's like a really delicious vegan spot. It makes really healthy food. So when I'm not eating coconuts, pineapple, there's another option that I'm going to introduce you to. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. 谢谢. 好喝. If you come down here, you're gonna love Shin Sashimi. Okay, so you come to southern Taiwan, Kenting and Hengchun.
Yes.
You gotta come here. This is like a bonus. It makes your trip even
You
better.
will try our sashimi is the best.
It's so good. I'm here like 3
And
times.
we also have the local seafood.
And the vegetables and the produce, everything's so fresh, and you can request specials. So I do like 不要油不要温气儿
不要太多油，或者说不要太多，都可以跟我们说。You can tell me if you
accommodate.
want. Thank you. It's nice to see.
This area is relatively off the radar. So if it's not, say, during a Taiwanese holiday, it's not too populated. It's not too crowded, at least not now. So you don't get a lot of international travelers here. You do get a lot of Taiwanese when they're enjoying their holidays. So it's not 100% perfect, and because it's not really populated, it's not very commercialized, so you don't get that hospitality you get like in Bali, or if you get in Thailand or Mexico. They're still kind of figuring that part out, but if you go around this little village here, you see there's some redevelopment. They're working on some new hotels, which is kind of good and bad. I mean, it's nice to come down here to a place that's somewhat undiscovered. And I'm sure in 10 years it's going to be a lot more built up and a lot more commercialized. If you love that yoga vibe that you get in, say, Bali or Thailand, you're not going to get it here. So it's up to you. You're going to have to bring your own yoga mat. And when you do your yoga, you're going to enjoy some of the most beautiful sunsets. So it's not all that bad. The weather is not perfect. So there are seasons. And during the winter, it gets pretty cold and windy. Sometimes they get typhoons. So you have to plan your trip accordingly. So what are your thoughts? Have you been to Kenting? Do you love it? Do you know of other great beach destinations around the world that are underrated or somewhat undiscovered? Please comment below. And if you enjoyed this video or any of my other ones, please tap like or leave a comment or hit subscribe. Until next time, everyone, I'm Philip James.